Okay, so this afternoon we are at Buena Vista, which is kind of our normal stomping ground. This is probably my go-to and one of my favorite parks because it kind of has everything and a lot of regulars that I know, a lot of amazing trails. Kind of has an all-in-one deal and lots of parking. Yeah, and honestly, so apparently there are coyotes around, but I personally haven't come across any in this park, which is kind of crazy, like inside the park. Believe it or not, I've come across them sort of outside on the outskirts where the parking is and stuff, like as we're going into the park, but not in the park itself. So I've heard them. But yeah, so right now we are just walking amongst one of the more discreet trails. As you can see, you can hardly tell there's a trail. That's how you can tell it's discreet. And I have 5 pups with me, same 5 as yesterday-ish. Actually, yesterday was kind of a switchover day, so I can't even say that. But last night we had 4 pups because Charcoal was home, but now Charcoal is with us. Hey Charcoal, yeah, so at first I thought he wanted to stay home because after he ate, he just kind of like went and slept. He ate later today, so Charcoal sometimes eats later on in the day as opposed to like morning. So right after he ate, he kind of went and he saw me put my snow pants on to get ready, and then he literally ran downstairs to sleep. And it could also be because our pack was up on the main floor, and sometimes he just wants quiet, so he just goes to the level that we're not on. Anyways, so by the time everybody's ready, we got everybody's like I'm dressed and the dogs have all their GPS on. Then I went downstairs to see if he wanted to come, and sure enough, he sprang up and he's like, yep, not missing the dog park section of the day. So yeah, so we're all here. They're all exploring. It's super fun and cool. I honestly love fresh, thick snow. Of course, I don't like it on its way out when it's all melted and muddy. But when it first dumps, when it first dumps all down and it's fresh, it's so amazing. And it seems like the dogs really enjoy it too. Hey guys. Yeah, so my 2 older guys are kind of trailing me today, I guess. But I know when we first got to the park, Charcoal was leading the pack and he was like really booting it. It was kind of funny. And then we kind of had to turn around because I had to go pee, so I had to use the bathroom. So we had to kind of do a little U-ey and go back to the washroom house. They have a really nice washroom facility here. It's flushable, heated, running water, warm water, everything you can ask for. It's almost like what are those, like 5-star hotel type washrooms for a dog park anyways. Like obviously you cannot compare it to a 5-star hotel, but it's definitely 5-star for dog park standards. But yeah, so we're gonna be out here probably an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, so I have 3 dogs that are, not too active. I'd say like Chip and Skipper, who's older, and Charcoal, who's older. And then my 2 active ones are the ones up in the forefront there. Not Skipper. Now I want to call him Skipper. Quincy and Luna. Good girl. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Quincy. Yeah, I just faked going on the side so that they'd run and then I'd get them on camera. Psyched, you guys. you fell for it totally, except for Chip. Chip didn't fall for it. Good job, guys. Good girl, Luna. Yeah, another honestly beautiful day. Anything that like is around the zero temperature, I think it's like -4 or something, possibly -6, but still just uber warm for winter-ish. I guess spring is just around the corner. But yeah, I find honestly like spring doesn't happen in Edmonton for sure till May. Like sometimes, you know, it'll psych us out by giving us a warm February or even a warm March. But yeah, but winter can strike anytime. I remember one time, I think it was like almost mid or even like May 25th, like end of May. There was this massive dump. That was in the 90s or early 2000s because I was still in college then. Wow, I'm old. But it was an overnight dump, and it was so much that a lot of the old growth trees along 97th Street and you know, the ones that are at the center of the older streets, their branches fell. And so the city had to get all these tree companies out there to basically clean up. It was that big of a dump. So I think it was like even bigger than this dump. What else? What else in my lifelong history? And then I remember supposedly my graduating year, we were worried because it was like June, and I think it was still like, there was a day or two of snow, and we were wondering, that was in 91 or 92. We were wondering whether we were going to have snow for graduation. It was kind of funny. But yeah, welcome to Edmonton, where according to history, there's only been 1 month out of the year, I think it's August, I'm not positive, it was either July or August, where it has not snowed. So it has literally snowed 11 months out of the year in Edmonton. Isn't that crazy? That is a crazy statistics. Yep. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops, sorry guys. Oh, sorry, Skipper. Good boy, Quincy. Good boy, Skipper. Good job, buddy. Yeah, you don't have to follow me. You can just walk. Good job. Charco, you can walk too ahead of me. Good girl, Luna. Good boy, Skipper. Yeah, really gorgeous out. And like I said, you know, the active guys, they'll run around and they'll make the best use out of their time. And that's what Quincy's doing, and that's what Luna's doing. And then the older ones, they just kind of stick to the trail like me and just kind of meander and enjoy a shorter walk compared to the active dogs who are running around. Good boy, buddy. Good boy, Skipper. Good boy, Quincy. Good job, guys. Good boy, buddy. Good boy, Skipper.